The Roundtable.
Gentlemen,
Aye.
let's broaden our minds.
Lay on, gentlemen, and let them know what's what. Fire at will. It's time for action, gentlemen.
Gentlemen of the Roundtable.
What's the topic of discussion?
Civility, gentlemen. Always civility.
No. All right. I will do it. I'll do it every week from here on out.
He loves it when you do it.
Oh, everyone knows.
Are we recording?
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, special guest, big round table and Cave Comedy Radio fan Corey Griffin going to lead us off with the prayer.
He's here. Okay. He's real.
Dear, sweet brown baby Jesus.
Ooh.
I'd like to thank you for giving me this opportunity to come here today, giving me the job that allowed me to donate to Murder Fist and come here. I know that I've got lots of buddies who enjoy the shows. You know, I just want to say Christina loves Sex and Other Human Activities. My buddy Christina. Justin back home. I'm very thankful to have them as friends. And now I might get a little bit emotional here, but I just want to say I will not rest until this mystery is solved.
Wait, what mystery is that, Corey?
Or until I go home tomorrow. I mean,
what mystery are you talking about?
The pooper.
The mystery pooper.
Yeah.
The caper continues.
He has to say, "Hey, amen," or else black baby Jesus didn't listen.
Okay,
I said brown baby Jesus.
Brown.
I'm sorry.
A whole bunch of different races.
It's a done.
Anyone not Polish. It's not Polish Jesus.
Okay, so
Could even be Asian.
Yeah.
Well, there's no Asian Jesus.
No.
Oh, come on.
They can't be fucking Jesus.
Yeah, they can. Of course
That's
they can.
insane to say, man.
Plain chopsticks.
How could an Asian be Jesus?
Leave him alone. I don't know. How is Jesus isn't Jesus? There is no... It's a make-believe character.
Are you saying God's Asian? That's what you're saying.
Hell
I think that's what he's saying. It sounds like good lover.
Jesus Christ, Eddie. Marcus, bleep that out.
Yeah, you got it.
Good Lord.
Always in the first 5 minutes.
Unbelievable.
Lover's a great name, though.
We'll bleep that out,
again,
too.
you're just creating more work for him.
Just like Hitler.
I know.
It's like a Hitler thing. You can call him when you're referring to it as like the 40s. They were back then. After that, after we dropped the bomb, Japanese.
Yeah. All right, so we got four
Yeah, we call him we call him fucking
They'll make it 6. Make it 6, please.
It's fine. Isn't derogatory.
It's fine. Oh, boy, you know, just every time he's good at math.
It's like Japanese.
Yeah, it's like saying but more fun.
All right, well, a bunch of bleeps. And Kevin, how does it feel to be surrounded by people hurting our careers? That's great.
It's fine, man. I got this shirt.
Yeah, you look good.
It's the best shirt ever.
All right, well, either way, I don't think Corey said amen.
Well, I was going to say Holdenator, so amen.
Yeah. Fuck.
Get out!
You'll hear it from me momentarily. Once we get to my introduction.
Of course he's a Holdenator. Good God, you guys are both lumpy potato salads covered in skin.
Well, they can't say Beninator. It's too much for the tongue.
Beninator is just fine. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
It's Bensterbait.
To Bensterbait is to masturbate alone looking at a picture of me. That's to Bensterbait. Welcome to the Roundtable of Gentlemen, everybody. The table really hasn't changed for the most part. It's been the same for about 3 years, going on 4 here. But who is everyone?
It's over 4 years.
Over 4 years, going on 5, I don't know.
Sounds like you're depressed about it.
No, I'm not depressed about it. No. I'm sitting on a pile of cash. Do you still have a chair? Because I'm sitting on a gold mine over here.
We got new chairs in the studio.
We did get new chairs. They're really comfortable.
All right, Jackie.
My name is Jackie Zebrowski, and I think that Jacksterbait sounds a lot better than Bensterbait.
Ooh, yeah,
right?
Jacksterbait. I like that.
Jacksterbait.
I feel like when you Bensterbait.
It's jacking off, though.
No, Jacksterbait is the proper term. It's like when a lady Jacksterbait while she looks at my picture.
But when you Bensterbait, you get to look at my picture or jack off and then go steal your roommate's pizza.
Nobody wants to do that.
And maybe shit in the tub a little bit?
No!
I feel like Bensterbaiting is like punching the head of your dick until it bruises and then masturbating your bruised cock. That's what Bensterbait sounds like to me.
Well, it's not Wikipedia. We all can't just add our own ideas in.
Hi, I'm Ed. What's going on?
Hey, Ed. Very nice.
Holdenators,
No! Oh, he's got nothing today.
I don't. I'm fucking blizzy blizzays, man, off of some hash wax. Hanging out at Cena's place.
Good. Go ahead and let everyone know where you get that wax.
That's great.
Bird Luke.
He's got a taco shirt on. He's got a taco shirt on.
Shirt's got mad tacos on.
How much was that shirt?
Oh, that's the thing about the shirt. It's unreasonably expensive, but I saw it.
It is just a blue shirt with tacos on
and
it.
I was just like, I have to have. Like, there's no way that I could leave this
blue
store
shirt
without
littered
buying
with
this
tacos.
shirt. Oh, it was $50 for the T-shirt.
That's like $1 a taco.
Yeah, exactly.
And you could get more tacos.
Here's
you
the
get
thing.
50 tacos.
The problem with this
Yeah, but
is
you can't wear tacos.
the whole problem with this situation is upon purchase, I was totally sober. I couldn't leave the store without it.
Well, that's what they always say. Don't shop for T-shirts hungry, because you end up with a taco shirt.
What happened there, man?
What's that? That was a funny. I don't care if you guys didn't like. That's a funny joke. It is by definition. That's a classic piece of humor. All right, Kellen Maloney, you're here.
What's up, babies?
You're a suspect in Poopgate as well, by the way.
Absolutely. Lives across the street. He was in the neighborhood.
We'll get to it.
And
a little too fucking investigated in the case, if I may say so myself.
And who else investigated themselves? Oftentimes, people who perpetrated the case will help the detectives try to find the real criminal.
That's right.
I believe O.J. Simpson is still searching for the murderer of Nicole Brown. Still,
it's a juicy tale. I'm not.
It is juicy, interesting, juicy and tail.
Yeah,
Poop.
but
juicy, but
tails,
juicy
where
tail.
tails right by the
Perpetrator.
asshole.
And of course, Kellen, as we all know, might have a bit of a looser caboose than most, but we'll get into it later. Doug Austin, you're also here.
Yes, I'm here.
And you're a member of the group Cowmen.
That's right.
With Marcus, who you get along with great.
We were fine.
But then Holden bums you out sometimes.
Yeah.
And then I live with Holden.
Doesn't he upset you sometimes?
Isn't that
Doug?
interesting?
No, we're
we
good,
share
we're
a
good.
tub.
Isn't that fascinating that he becomes enraged sometimes at my cawing and crowing about music?
He does. He is loud. Very loud.
Doug, I will
Prime
say,
suspect.
if you did shit in our tub and then Holden's girlfriend did happen to step in it, I would give you money if you admit it now.
I did it. I did it.
What's the reward?
Give money
here,
all
Ben?
around.
I said a
Case
quarter.
closed.
Doesn't matter.
What's the reward?
If that's the case, then I'll double it.
All right. Well, all right.
Oh, wow.
The man who
Real
just
money on the
spoke, that's
table.
Mike Epps. That's mystery roommate number 3.
Hi, guys. How
Mike,
you doing?
Thanks for being here. And of course,
Now, Mike's implicated, his girlfriend's implicated, and his brother's implicated.
I'm actually here to defend the honor of me, my brother, and my girlfriend, who Ed so nicely pointed out, who's been to our apartment one time for a matter of 10 minutes, Holden.
Yeah, man.
Where was she on Saturday?
Actually, she was packing to go to London for 7 or 8 weeks.
Oh, interesting. Getting out of town.
What a getaway plan.
I like fucking leaving after I do something silly.
well, either way, we don't have time for you to clear your name now, Mike. We've got Marcus with some news stories.
Hello. British punk rockers, the 4130s, have kicked drummer Oliver Lown out of the group after he was convicted of bestiality. The musician, who is a qualified vet, was found guilty of 5 charges after...
When you say veterinarian or veteran of Vietnam?
Oh, no,
veterinarian.
absolutely.
And he was a punk rock drummer?
Yeah. Real shitty band, too. I checked him out. The 4130s. He was found guilty of 5 charges after filming himself engaging in sexual activities with a horse and a dog.
At the same time?
Separately.
Separate incidences.
If it was both, like, that's a feat.
This was posted by a
like a good
Roundtabler, I
party.
believe, right?
Maybe.
I thought I saw this posted by Roundtable.
Let's just say it was me.
Corey, you know the story?
No.
Not a drummer,
Corey's a
huh?
liar.
Well, the 4130s, who hail from Ipswich, England, have vowed to re-record their debut album and their latest release, One for the Road, with a new drummer to completely distance themselves from the
That's
controversy.
the dumbest shit I've ever heard, man.
You keep the album as is.
Yeah, he's a drummer. It's not even like he's not talking about fucking animals on the album. He's drumming.
And drummers
it's
don't
just beats.
Right. I mean, the drummer is the last one to get laid. I mean, of course the drummer's having sex with the horse and a dog.
If you're a veterinarian, I almost assume you're fucking at least cats. That's why you get the
Or
job,
guinea
man.
pigs. Definitely guinea pigs.
Amy, one of our new interns here at the Creek in the Cave, she made up a good point. He was doing what he loved. He loved animals and he was doing them. So that makes sense.
Her name
What is
is
it?
Mary. Her name is
Not Amy?
Right behind you.
Yeah, whatever. Amy or Mary. She's an unpaid intern.
Listen, man.
That's the most offensive.
Wow. She's right there.
I can't see her, but
She's right behind you.
Hey, if we pay her, we give her free burritos, as many free burritos as she wants.
that's offensive. I'm sorry, Mary. I thought it was Amy.
It's Mary.
Well, you never know.
You think it would sell
we
more?
do know.
You know.
Mary and Amy, first of all, I only got one letter wrong, and that was the R. Mary and Amy are very similar names.
That is true.
Yeah, it's sort of like a burrito or Mexican food in general. It's just a jumbled quesadilla and a burrito. It's the same ingredients. Someone's got to do a bit about it.
That's
Oh
really
man,
sad.
I really want you
Kissel.
to get accused for a murder just to see you on the stand trying to talk your way out.
I'll wiggle it out. I'll wiggle it out of that courtroom. I'll be talking for so long, and then I'll throw my voice, and I'll be in Canada by the time they figure out I left.
Ben, we found you with the girl dead, a gun. We found you with multiple knives. You were covered in blood. I mean, what do you have to say for yourself right now?
Blood spelled backward is doolb. Doolb.
This man is insane.
Oh,
Look away.
doolb. How can I be covered in doolb if I didn't kill the little girl? Is that how you say girl backwards? Lurg? Lurg.
Lurg.
Oh man, I wish they were called Lurgs. Lurg.
Lurg.
If they were called Lurgs, I could be like, oh man, Saturday night I'm going to go out and drink some Lurgy juice.
All right, anyway, so let's get back to the wholesome subject of this guy, this drummer, having sex with a dog and a horse.
The band will donate proceeds from copies sold to the Royal Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, and in a statement posted on the band's Facebook page, the Rockers add, if any good from the recent ongoings can happen, we truly hope it's this.
Cruelty to animals. He's just having sex with them.
Isn't that cruel, though? That's the only thing that was going to get this album to sell.
Yeah.
Yeah, now
There's
people heard
a
that.
horse pucker in the band.
They made a huge mistake.
Yeah.
Like, what type of music is it?
It's like generic
Punk rock.
shitty punk.
Man.
It's punk music.
Yeah.
Oh, this is right. Trey from Green Day, he used to milk the cat.
Yeah.
So that's sort of on par with that.
Somewhat.
It's kind of punk rock to have sex with a horse.
That's the spirit of punk.
I don't know. I don't listen to punk.
That's the spirit of punk, man. It's going against the grain, man. Going against the fucking man.
Yeah.
And going against the definition almost of going against the man is fucking horses and dogs.
Because who owns horses? The man.
The man. So you fuck his horses.
Go fuck his horse.
Fuck his wife, too.
Hell yeah. She's a horse.
She's the dog.
Oh man, we got to go to Trash Bar, watch this new band, The Fuckers. They eat a fucking horse's pussy out on stage.
There's a horse there? I'll go.
The horse is the lead singer, and she's hot as fuck. They stapled a blonde wig to her head, put lipstick on her fucking snout. Oh my god, these kids these days.
Kellen, did you poop in the bathtub?
I did not.
All right, can I just say, can we just lay it down real quick?
Let's lay it down.
Okay, because they haven't heard the full shenaniganry with Mike potentially doing it and all this stuff.
It's
all
been
right?
the video now.
Yeah.
So to recap, let's recap.
I wake
for
up-
anyone who didn't hear last
This is my personal situation, but now we have a little bit more of times together stuff after conferring with Mike. I had not spoken with Mike. So I wake up at noon, right? Mike conveniently hanging out in the living room, right? Just staring at the wall. It's
As I do.
You know?
Have you ever taken the time to really stare at the wall, though?
There's a lot of mysteries on that wall.
So I go in.
Like, how did I get here? What life decisions did I make mistakes doing?
Who did I fuck over to get to this position?
So I
It's
walk.
sort of like the beginning of Old Boy when he just wakes up in a drunken hotel room.
So I walk into the bathroom. I'll be the first to admit, I took a fucking fire dump in that bathroom. Crazy dump.
Fire dump.
Shitting hard and heavy.
2
right?
pounds, right?
Yeah, whiskey shit or whatever.
Sort
You
of
know?
like a Twin Peaks.
A bad
Fire.
bag. It was a bad bag of fucking donkeys.
And you
But
stand up to wipe.
of course I stood up to wipe.
I also
yes.
stand
You
up
say
to
that
wipe.
like that's normal.
No, well, it is
50-50.
50-50. Apparently, some people sit to wipe. Corey is a standard.
Corey, you're a stander?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
There's no other way.
I'm with you.
No, of course there's
No, there isn't. And wet wipes. You got to do the wet wipes.
I got to get into these wet wipes.
You actually use wet wipes every time you shit.
Yeah, I'm a single dude in my 20s, and I always have fresh stock of wet wipes.
Wow.
Yeah, well, prepare to be single for a while longer.
I didn't know.
What do? You stand or sit?
Stan, I didn't even know people sat when they did
People
that.
sat. They wipe their fucking asses like girls wipe their pussies.
Oh no, that's disgusting,
No. You
man.
don't go. You what you do is you
Don't
lift up
effeminate.
You lift up your right butt cheek.
So then your pole, the
What?
back of your hand gets on the seat.
Nah,
You're all grabby with your ass.
Like, if someone walks in, you can come back down real quick.
No, that's fucked up, man.
It just happens.
Why does it matter if your hand's on the seat? Are you shitting on the seat?
People sometimes shit on the seat.
I get, yeah.
You guys
You're
are
gonna
crazy.
wash your hands afterwards.
But my
Either
hand's
way.
not on the seat.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4 standers. Doug, you a stander or a sitter?
I'm a sitter, but
Sitter.
I had no idea you could even stand.
That's the thing.
You ever sit
I had no
backwards
idea
just
you
for
could
fun?
sit.
No, you don't. You ride it like
You
Zach
AC
Morris
yeah,
in
yeah,
a geometry
yeah.
class.
Cool kid in school.
You poop cool?
Yeah, I poop cool. It's good for reading.
It seems
You
like
gotta
if you're
take your
pooping
pants
cool,
off.
it might splash off a little bit and maybe
Go into
jump.
a tub.
Yeah,
Interesting.
fascinating.
I would love to shit in your tub.
I know you would. That's the thing. Ed would be the first to admit if he shit in my tub. That's
so
his best
happy.
defense.
So you're a sitter too, Eddie.
What?
You're a sitter?
Yeah, of course I'm a sitter.
Jackie, obviously
Wow,
you're a
I've never
sitter.
heard of
Yeah, I'm always a sitter. I'm 100% sitter.
Yep. And Kellen yourself.
Sits. All
Sits. All right, so 50-50
Sits
exactly.
to shits.
Yeah.
And Mike, yourself?
Sitter.
Sitter. Okay.
Oh,
right.
God.
Yeah.
All of you people are fucking dirty.
There's more sitters. It's not 50-50.
Well,
You're
whatever.
in the minority.
For the most part, it's
You're just sitting next to each other.
naturally.
All right. So I get up at noon. I go and take a dump. I leave. Mike's still there. He's like, hey, I don't know what's going to happen in there later. Whatever. He said something to me. And
He whispered something as you were leaving.
He whispered something. We mumbled. I was hungover.
Shit in the tub. I'm gonna shit in the tub.
What's
It
that?
could have been
What was
that.
that?
That sounds similar to what
I'm
he
just
said.
staring at the fucking wall, man.
So I leave. At exactly what time, Mike, did you take a shower in that tub on Saturday,
what time did
July
you-
26th?
When did you take your poop first?
I took my poop at noon 20, I'm going to say, Mike.
12.
Yeah, it was about 12:20, 12:25.
Right? And then you went in around 12.
Well, I tried to let it air out a little bit.
You have to.
Yeah, I mean, after Holden goes in there, you got to give it some breathing time.
It's a bad boy.
Oh my god!
So
I tell you, it's like Woodstock '99 in there after Holden gets done.
It's not breathing time, it's screaming time.
Oh, it is. It's
That's
disgusting.
when Holden farts. It goes, "Raw!
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh yeah, you could stir up Holden's poop and make a wish, and it would come true if you looked right.
Oh
at
my
it.
God, that's great.
Yeah, that's kind of nice if you can do it. Yeah.
So yeah, it was about 12:25ish. I gave it about 10 minutes breathing time before I decided I was going to go in and take a shower.
12:35, the man took a shower
About
after
12:35,
me.
yes.
If poop were in that shower, you would have seen it correct.
I absolutely would have seen the poop.
Are you
Thank you.
sure you didn't just not look down?
I do wash my feet.
The knee
Contrary to a lot of
defense.
people that don't.
No.
Because there are people out there. I do wash my feet, which requires me to look down.
Also, the knee defense, Mike.
And my knee defense, it still hurts to this day.
May I say this, Mike? You are a bit of a heavy-set fellow. Is it possible that the poop was being hidden by your relatively healthy build?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
I can still see my penis spin.
Well, you must have a large donker, but yeah.
I'm not as heavy set as you say I am. I mean, that's
but for the
that's a
listeners,
personal.
it can be as big as the room.
That's a personal issue that I'm dealing with.
I didn't know it was so sensitive.
You also say it like he's fucking Henry. He's Henry, that's for sure. Henry can't see his dick.
Well, Henry could be
can see his
anorexic and not
dick.
see his
I
dick.
bet he can't see his dick. I'm raising that ante right now.
All right.
You're making the declaration Henry can't see his dick?
Yeah.
All right, I guess
Good,
we'll get a
let 'em know
response
that
for the
you
next
think
last
that.
podcast.
Well, I've been to enough murder fish shows that I've seen Henry's dick myself, and I believe you, Jackie. He probably can't see it.
All right, so
Anyway,
so you got out of the shower, let's
Right.
say 12. You said you left at 12:50.
12:50. It does not. I mean, from
Quick shower, then. Actually, a nice shower. 15 minutes, huh?
Yeah.
It's a good
Well,
shower.
no, I mean,
yeah.
I'm pretty quick. When I can walk into a place and I can leave within 15 minutes, showered, dressed, and ready to go.
It's also a very dirty shower. You don't want to spend too
Yeah,
much
no,
time in
you
it.
don't hang around in that shower. You get in, you get out.
You can go to the
shit in
round.
there, for Christ's sake.
I've heard Holden having sex in that shower.
Absolutely.
But there was no shit in that shower.
Not anymore. Those days
During
are over, buddy.
or after my shower.
There was nothing during or after the shower. He leaves at 12:50. Lexi is not here. She will be here next week.
She
Yeah.
is not here.
She will be here
Very,
next.
very interesting.
Lexi
I
had
don't
to
know,
rehearse for a play. It's
Oh,
a
I'm
very
so
funny
scared.
play.
I'm so scared I could release
Interesting.
my lies.
She tried to get out of it to be here,
She's
but it was like
fucking
at the end of the day, she will be here
Maybe
next week.
somebody
She's
has
an
to have
actress,
time to
then.
prepare their defense.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe she does.
An
because you're a
actress
bunch
needs
of
to
fucking
learn
sharks.
her lines, huh?
Oh, alibi lines! Alibi lines!
Story straight.
You're all a bunch of dog people.
Take it easy. What's wrong with you, Holden?
All right.
People.
So Lexi claims that she did not leave my room between those hours. She didn't leave the room before I left.
Again,
She
I
said
was
she
at
didn't-
work this entire time. by the way.
Interesting that he says that. And
I
then
was.
she left the room at 4 p.m., went into the shower, turned the faucets on, went to take a piss, a thing that my lady does, right? She'll turn the faucets on, go take a pee-pee. When she saw the poopy, it had
Wasting
already had a
water.
lot of water splatters.
But she stepped in it.
She took a step into the shower.
She didn't
said,
see it before
She
the
said to herself, "Man, somebody must have ripped open this bathroom with the hard shit, right?" And then she looked down and she thought to herself, "Oh, is that mud?" And then she realized her foot was completely covered in dookies.
And again, we can all agree it's great that Holden's girlfriend got her foot covered in shit, but we have to figure out who did it.
Can I clear a couple of holes here? I'm wondering, Mike.
Asshole, vagina hole.
No, plot holes.
Don't cover mine
Detective.
up.
Yes, Corey. I would love Detective Corey for this purpose.
Did you lock the door? I don't think that was mentioned at all.
I honestly cannot, for a fact, say that I locked the door.
cannot
I normally
confirm or deny.
I normally do lock the door. I cannot see myself leaving without locking the door. But on that instance, I mean, it was just another day to me. I
You're
didn't
talking
think,
about the
I
front
need
door.
Yeah, the front door.
Yeah.
I never thought, I need to cover the evidence or leave it open so that this leaves an out for me. So I cannot confirm nor deny that the door was locked.
Yeah.
And I will say, Murder Fist has very loud meetings at the apartment, and we have the words "fuck off" or "fuck you" etched into our door.
Someone painted over it.
Paint it
recently.
over. You can't see it anymore.
Someone painted over it. Okay.
But they wrote "fuck you" on the door. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're on the first floor. It's very easy to get in. The address has been
that
told
video
on this
really
podcast.
gives the whole rundown of how it would go.
I can't believe the Phantom Pooper posted that.
I can't either. I feel like, can I just say,
Sure.
I feel like it's the game Clue. I've got a suspect.
Okay.
Who? Seems to me what we have here is a situation of standing up, pooping, wiping gone wrong. Holden McNeely stands up.
How would
fired
Mike not
up.
have seen it?
Because Mike, as he claims to be thinner than he is, was blinded by his own human. Every human has a
He's got a
blind
hurt
side.
knee.
It
He's
could be his
looking.
leg. He could have had his
And
leg
his knee
up
is
or something.
swollen. Maybe just enough to cover up a little duke.
I think sometimes when a man makes a step,
I think you shat on your own girlfriend's foot.
Whoa.
Holden
this is
McNeely in the bathroom with the
I
poop.
think that Mike would have
The
seen it.
victim is his girlfriend.
He's my way out. He would have seen
What
it.
if the curtain was over it though?
But listen, as much as this
What
pains
way
me
did
to
you get
say-
in this? Which way did you get in the shower? By the toilet or by
You
the
can't
door?
go in the other way because of the
toilet.
handicap bar.
And we found there is a handicap bar, which, by the way, would allow someone to very easily
Squat.
get into the perfect position of where
Which,
that
by
shit
the way,
was.
I could not do because I could not bend my knee.
Okay.
This is true.
So you're saying the trajectory of the shit
Was as if someone squatted down. And can I just say this right now? No poopy on the shower curtain. Does that fucking blow your mind? It blows my
That
fucking
is true.
mind.
We checked the shower curtain. There is no poopy on it.
So it's not like, because my working theory here is that, of course, the door is left unlocked from time to time. A delivery man comes in, delivering Chinese food, Mexican food, what have you. He's got the shits. It happens sometimes.
It does.
I had a Chinese food delivery guy beg to use my fucking toilet one night.
Did you let him use it?
I did. 'Cause
Where did he poop?
In the toilet.
In the toilet. Okay.
Absolutely in the toilet.
Fish tank.
Oh, interesting. He pooped in the fish tank.
He comes in, he's delivering food. It's the first door that you see when you come inside. He knocks on the door, nobody's answering. He turns the knob, nobody's in there. He goes straight to the bathroom.
What's the song that they sing?
Go into bathroom.
I've heard them sing that before.
I don't know.
So they come in, the lid is down on the toilet. there's already a little bit of shit coming out. They're already halfway through the shit,
and they splat, and
they
then
do
a sit down.
right into the
Mike, did you leave the
bathtub.
lid down in the toilet when you left?
They don't have tubs.
You can't
They don't
expect
have
me to
toilet
remember
bowls.
that, though.
They stand.
Yeah. I mean, in the culture, in the Chinese culture, there is mini toilet pits. So they
a shower drain looks more like a toilet than a toilet to him.
Wasn't it
and they squat. It's also a squatting culture. We're one of the few people.
So
who
are you
sit
telling
down.
us that we have to go back to our apartment and call all of the delivery places in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, and fucking quiz every person who delivers the food?
But that's the thing, though, man. It might not just be a delivery person. They're everywhere, man. These days.
It's Williamsburg. Yeah, that's true. All right.
So it could be that we don't know who the mystery pooper
I mean,
is.
the fact
I
that
really
know
think that's what we're going with here.
And you said wasn't it you Ed said old lady who lives in the 5th floor?
Old lady lives on the 5th floor.
You always have to help her with her bag. It's one of those moments of humanity where no matter how late you are, you have to help her out. You always got to carry bags.
It's always when you're late, and
she's sitting at the bottom of the stairs waiting for someone to come help her.
Yes.
Everyone's hip to her plan. No one's in and out of the hallways.
Yeah. You gotta help
She's got
her.
nowhere to go. She's sitting there with all the groceries. What's she going to do? She goes into your place, fucking slips and falls shit to the tub. Someone pulls her out.
That makes perfect sense, man.
In a lot of ways.
I fucking get it, dude. Man, there's been times I've been around some old niggas, man, and they have straight up just peed in my room right in front of me as I was asleep. Woke up by them peeing right by my bed.
An
'Cause they
elderly
thought it was-
person.
Yeah.
They just peed right by your bed.
Where is this?
There's, back
Brooklyn?
home, man.
Jamaica?
No, this is in Florida.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes they're old.
Yeah,
They don't know
John
where
woke
they're
up
going.
with that
Very
old guy in
confused.
his house.
That's right.
At one time in Tallahassee.
That
John
might
woke
be
up with
what-
an old guy in his house?
Yeah, he just woke up with some old bum in his house, and he was just like, "Oh, I'm not going to kill you, man." He was like, "Get out of here."
And Holden, not to mention the fact that you've told me the story of the guy that climbed up the fire escape and broke
To
into
rape a woman.
to get in the girl's
Jesus.
place. So
Well, it
it's
Slightly different. I don't know. And first of all, I don't think
I'm
you
talking
start
to
with
the
the felony that-
accessibility of our apartment.
I'm not trying to compare a rape to taking a dump in a tub.
You compared.
No, but at the same time, a rapist is the type of person that would shit in your tub.
Absolutely.
Because they just don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
they
so
don't
what we
care
need
about
to
it.
do is knock on all the doors and ask every person in our building whether or not they got raped.
Yeah.
'Cause if we know that, if we get that, oh, you were raped, what time did it happen? Oh, 2 p.m. on a
So-
fucking Saturday, July 26th?
You're going to go
Fascinating.
ask if they got raped, and they say yes, and they start breaking down and crying, and you say, "Thank you so much
What
because
time?
we're looking
What time?
for a pooper."
Wait, wake up.
But not a rapist. So, but you're looking for it seems less of a crime to be a pooper.
Way less.
Yeah.
I'll smoke them out first.
Yeah. Small
I'll
towns
get
attack.
real high,
Gotta
get
get raped
real
real high.
stoned, and then I'll just turn to him, just be like, "We're fucking blazed. Did you get raped? What time did it happen? Where was it? Was it, did they look like they had to take a shit while they were fucking raping you?"
Right.
Jesus Christ.
It's just a laugh a minute.
Yeah. Incredibly selfish, man. Probably
my
the
God.
most selfish questioning of a rapist ever.
I think, though, at least to disprove our own names, we need to have every Mike, me, and Ben. Take
I'm
a
not
dump.
even completely.
Yes,
I'm
you are
completely out of it.
absolutely a part of this.
No.
Take a dump in a canister, switch rooms, put a blindfold on Lexi, have her go in, smell each of our dumps, and if
I want Lexi to dump as well.
Oh,
so she
okay.
can
She's
smell
jealous.
it.
She's definitely a suspect.
she's definitely a
dumped it.
suspect.
Definitely a
but we'll
suspect.
never. I mean, okay, fine. She's a suspect.
I do believe that Lexi took a shit on her own foot.
That's insane.
Why
would she tell Holden?
That's insane.
Well, no, it's the perfect cover up, man.
Right.
No, but what-
You go in the bathroom, you shit all over your foot. You're like, oh shit, my feet got shit on them. You don't want the world to know, so you say somebody fucking
She
shat
does
in
have
this
those
tub.
backwards feet, too.
Yeah.
She has the backwards feet and then the butts in the front. We all know that.
She knows that Holden himself and also everyone he associates with are horrible monsters.
And she's been
fucking
trying to get
swamp people. And she's like, you know what? I shat on my foot. No one's gonna believe that me, white girl, blonde haired, fucking
Former lesbian.
shits on my feet. The streets would never accept that.
Right.
So I say these fucking monsters did it.
And she's trying. Her and Holden are. She's luring him away from the apartment. He's out of there very soon. So she wants to build up a case.
She's got a motive.
to get them. Yeah, to get
Well,
him out
I think it was
quicker.
actually even less than that. It was just to get me to clean the bathroom. If that was that's the motive, and I cleaned the shit out of that bathroom.
Yes, you did.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's like she changed, fucking her whole system this.
Ooh, and if you know
He's
for this,
pointing at Holden.
Yeah, Holden. Kevin is pointing at Holden.
Pointing at Holden.
And if you see, Corey, by the way, how ugly has Holden gotten as a Holdenator? How do you feel about your leader's health?
It's not. I mean, how is that even a question?
It's just a question. It's by definition a question.
His neck is not as lumpy as you guys make it out to be.
It's pretty lumpy.
Yeah, but it's not that lumpy.
I had another dude visit
Typical.
the apartment for maybe to move in, and he was like, "Yeah, it's fine to finally meet you. Man, your neck is all lumpy." It's like, wow, man.
We exaggerate.
How about that, buddy?
That's the other Corey. No, he was right. I mean, I got some lumps on there. It's called a cyst. It's not cancerous. Someone's
Jackie,
fucking
can you
phone's going.
turn that thing
Jackie.
off?
Say,
Dave.
Oh, call it.
oh, the guy
I'm sorry,
whose
edit
couch
that.
you shit on.
Fucking fascinating.
That is a myth of a story.
No. It's written down.
It's not written
Does he have a
down.
live feed into this?
No.
Episode, what was it, 160?
That was not a true
14-minute
story.
mark.
This is the thing, all right? We have multiple stories from Ben heard on this podcast over several years.
Joking stories.
Shit on a
told
sign.
a
I
comical
shit on a
satiric-
car. I shit on a couch. What comes next on that list?
I am telling you the couch thing isn't true, but the sign in the car that's 8th grade.
Shit
and then
on a car.
It's comical stuff.
Shit on a sign. Shit on a couch.
I
Shit on a
I think
tub?
the tub is actually not that bad.
Not that bad. It's like he's
here's my
finally
theory.
making his
So I
way to the
wouldn't go
toilet.
down like that. I wouldn't go
here's
down.
the theory. Here's the theory that I'm working on right now is that you're a professional at shitting on places that are not supposed to have.
Thank you very
are
much, Corey. And you
training-
know what? Believe it or not, I didn't want you to be on the show, but now I'm happy you're here.
You are training an apprentice shitter, and you're starting them off slowly.
Ooh, I like that. I do like this.
Now, Mike cannot confirm or deny whether he locked the door, but honestly, every time you leave for good, you're locking the fucking door, especially if my fucking bitch is in the bedroom. Right? So, at the end of the day, the only other person who has the keys to that fucking apartment.
Can I please say this?
Ben Kissel.
Yeah. Well, Ben Kissel, but there is one other person who so kindly pointed out my girlfriend last weekend.
I got the keys.
And I would love to say that Ed Larson has the keys.
Ed Larson
I was with
definitely
Skulk,
has the keys.
and I was with Mr. Pastrami.
Yeah, well, you can pass the keys off.
Two people who love to fucking shit on my tub.
Oh, boy.
Dude, that's the problem. And Kellen was with Julia.
I'm a suspect if it happens again.
And me, I was with Doug and Holden.
We were all three together.
Yeah.
That
Airtight.
sounds like a lie. We were all three together.
I think you just incriminated yourself.
No, we were all together working on the Cowman album.
Playing music, making dreams come true.
Right.
And there are three other people that can confirm that we were there.
Right. Not groupies.
No.
Definitely
no,
not.
Bandmates.
Bandmates.
Band
All right.
members.
Well, we'll get back to the
We'll
poop.
get back
I don't know.
to
The more we talk about it, just seems like just like Ed said, like I want to do it now. I didn't do it.
Oh, by the way,
shit.
if for some reason any of our weirder friends decide to shit in their tub for real, we will prosecute you to the full extent of the law.
I say bring it on. I say come out, you fuckers, you idiots.
While this all is a big joke and funny, someone seriously came into our apartment and shit the tub.
And if you want to do it, fucking
I
come
think
in.
that person came into our apartment about 2 months ago and they've been paying rent.
Search inside yourselves, man. Is there anybody whose sister y'all might have fucked or a girlfriend y'all might have fucked? Because that to me, that seems like to me.
Kevin,
the
I have
perfect
annoyed
payback, man.
and pissed off every single person in my natural born life.
Oh, yeah, you're unlikable.
Unlikable.
There is no way for me to sift through the fucking piles of suspects. In my room, I've just got stacks of file folders.
I can guarantee you right now there's somebody out there like, yo, what happened, man? I thought Holden fucked your girl. I was like, nah, but it's all good, man. Shit in this tub, nigga. Somebody saying that.
Now fuck all your girls again, you bastards. Yeah, look at all your girlfriends' pussies right now. Close your eyes and imagine it. Me, my big gross head,
does it sound
ripping
like?
away at her fucking dirty pussy. you
Old Nader's
bastards.
Ho. Old Nader's Ho.
Old Nader's
Oh, God damn it.
Thank
First
you,
time
Corey.
that's ever happened.
Thank you,
man.
Corey.
You're very welcome.
Wild stuff. Well, that's great. Well, somebody crapped in the bath, and we'll figure out who did it. Let's move on. So there's a drummer who had sex with a cat or a dog and a horse.
Yeah.
And then there's another story I'm sure that we could talk about.
With a cat. Searchers who have been trying to rescue a cat with a bird feeder stuck on its head in Manitoba say their efforts to trap the hapless animal are being sabotaged.
Oh my god.
What do you mean? So this thing has a bird feeder on its head and it's stuck in the wild?
Yeah, look at it.
For the cat.
He's too big for it.
The cat probably did it on purpose to attract the birds. Easier hunting.
That's a good point, yeah.
The Brandon and area lost animals group began setting out traps over a week ago after the cat, nicknamed Butterscotch, was spotted with the feeder on its head in the neighborhood. The cat couldn't easily be captured because it could see out of one eye and was still able to run and even jump to evade the rescuers. The group set traps, but they say a man in the neighborhood has shown lights, clapped his hands, and used other techniques to scare Butterscotch away.
I think Butterscotch kind of deserved this.
Yeah.
She broke the human food chain or the animal food chain. The birds are supposed to eat the feed, and the cat's supposed to eat the bird.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the bird was in there and it went after the bird. It's probably going to kill a bird.
You think he was trying to get the bird?
She was trying to get the bird.
Yeah,
She was trying to get the feed.
Yeah, they say they've moved their traps onto private property, but their traps have been found and purposely damaged. Every single trap. There is a man that does not want this cat to be caught.
Maybe it's damaged because it's fucking bird feeder on its head and it doesn't fit in the trap.
Could be.
That's like what's so. Like, the craziest part about that is like just how many people are involved. A cat got his head stuck in a bird feeder. All of a sudden, there's a team of people like, we gotta do something about this. And then there's another
must be
dude.
a nice place.
It's gotta be.
Was Manitoba, Corey? What do you know about Manitoba?
Not a whole lot. I know it's
Fascinating.
Yes.
This is sort of like that. What's that Schwarzenegger? The Last Stand.
The Last Stand?
Schwarzenegger's the sheriff.
I didn't see that.
That's a terrible film.
All right, well, I'm checking out some information here on Brandon, Manitoba, because this is apparently a very, very big deal. And you
Is
know
it
what?
in America?
It is. No, this is Canada.
Canada.
Yeah. It's the second Brandon is the second largest city in Manitoba. Manitoba is a province of Canada.
I mean, how many people
Quebec.
are in Manitoba? How many people are there then? Like
Well, I
12
can check.
people, 13?
Well, it's
In
Brandon,
Manitoba?
and then there's Brandon's brother.
I see. This is all in one trailer house? Yeah.
Manitoba has 1.2 million people. That's not too bad.
That's pretty good.
2.2 people per.
It's like a
square
city
mile.
block in Lower East Side.
Yeah. But, I guess there's still not a whole lot going on in this neighborhood in particular. Yeah. They
I
say
heard
that
they're actually.
volunteers have spotted a man at night moving around the traps and shining bright lights, but that he moves back onto his own property by the time police arrive. So since he's on his own property and the cops don't have a search warrant to go onto his property, he's getting away scot-free every single time.
I feel like they could make a movie like Gravity based on this cat with like the fucking bird feeder on its head, oxygen's leaving him out there in the wild, gonna fucking die soon.
I feel like that would be like very different from Gravity.
I don't.
I mean, this cat's gonna starve to death.
Cat's like
That's why they're trying to find the cat, because it's going to starve to death.
Starve to death.
Yeah, Tony Gramiak, an organizer with the group, said in an email, police have suggested we move the trap away from the man's sites, which we did. The man searched for and found the new location every time.
So the guy hates the cat or loves the cat?
I think he hates the cat. He wants the cat to starve to death.
Maybe he wants to kill his favorite bird. Maybe he's a bird watcher.
Could be. Holden, what were you going to say? I felt like you really had something on the tip of your devil tongue.
Oh, yeah. We were talking about how minuscule the town was, and I just remembered it's very well known for the fact that it has a kid there named Not a Jew. Right?
That's what you were saving.
That was the thing. But it was like so long ago. Like we were talking about how the town was obscure. So,
And then, Marcus, how obscure was the town?
It's the second largest city in Manitoba.
Not a Jew.
wow.
I wonder if there's anyone named. I wonder if there's a kid over there.
Name not. You asked me, and the moment had passed.
Yeah.
Not a Jew.
And I was happy that it did.
Did the moment ever arrive?
No, I was happy that it had passed.
Not a Jew.
I was like, oh, cool. I don't have to say this. This is probably not going to work.
The traps have been baited with tuna, sardines, and cat food.
Oh.
But Butterscotch so
that.
far
Good
has avoided them.
Yeah, sardine. This is not. You like to eat sardines, don't you, Eddie?
Yeah, they're delicious. You just got to get the spines out.
So do you think the guy mixing around with all these traps, is he eating the sardines for himself and he's upset they're trying to give it to a cat?
Maybe. I don't understand. How is the cat going to eat the sardines?
His head's
in a fucking box.
He gets attracted to the smell of the sardines, gets into the trap, and then the trap shuts behind him, and then they can get the, bird feeder off the Butterscotch's head.
Through the bird feeder?
Hmm?
You can smell through the bird feeder?
I'd imagine
sure. Yeah. There's a bunch of holes in it, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a great town.
Yeah.
This is the only crime happening in the town?
Anyone who
It's not even a crime.
No. Anyone who spots the cat is asked to refrain from posting the location on social media sites or other public forums.
Why? Don't they want to save it?
I'm sure that
branded idiots.
They think that this guy has been monitoring social media to find out where the cat is.
How is the cat going to be the president of Foursquare? That's devastating.
Yeah.
I
So
love
have to find
food
the cat.
names for cats.
What's your favorite food name for a cat?
Waffles.
Ooh, I do like waffles.
Pickle's pretty good.
Biscuits.
That was my cat's name.
I know.
Yeah.
Pickle's pretty good.
Yeah, pickle biscuits.
Goat cheese.
Doritos.
Doritos is cute too.
I don't think you can call your cat goat cheese.
Why not?
Because
It's all
too
No, it's the kind of cat that leaves like slime everywhere it goes, like Slimer, you know? Like,
We'll name it Slimer then.
Well, you gotta name it goat cheese.
It's like a slug. You just keep throwing salt on it so it gets away from you.
How about buckets of cum? Can I name it buckets of cum?
eat buckets of cum? You can name a cat anything you want. You can name your cat Bloody Pussy if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, Bach. Call him old fucking Bach.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
no, it's not the composer.
No, it's buckets of cum, honey.
Come here, buckets of cum. I got your favorite.
I love that.
Yeah.
You're gonna name your that's
Yeah,
what
I'm
you're
gonna fucking steal a cat.
name it buckets of
Never
cum.
name him Buck.
I was thinking about getting a cat.
No, don't get a cat.
I want just
get a cat.
to aggravate the dog ghost.
Yeah.
Get a
Gonna
cat.
piss him
dude.
off a little bit.
Is that dog ghost?
Vivid story.
Choked out?
Honestly,
So did
man,
the dog? Was there any further developments on the dog?
No dogs allowed.
You hear howling like the Hound of the Baskervilles? Is there like a ghost spirit?
Does
For
he
those
take
that
your
don't
baseball?
recall, last week we discussed there was a dog shot outside of Ed's apartment, but Ed.
That shot strangled to
choked to
death.
death.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I have to do this.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Do you feel? Oh, it's so sad.
Yeah.
Have you felt the dog's presence lately?
No, it's dead.
Yeah. Is it
real
still in the
dead.
dumpster, by the way?
No. It was gone. They called for an early pickup.
Oh, okay. That's nice. That's good.
But the dumpster's still there.
The dumpster's still there,
So I
so
can
there's probably
visit
some
that.
dog blood in the dumpster.
Yeah.
I didn't clean it.
It's gotta be.
No. I wouldn't.
You gotta
Don't do
clean
it.
it, man. Dog's blood attracts wolves, man.
No.
Good luck.
No. That's right.
With your fortress front yard.
Come and try to shit in my toilet with my fucking 10-foot barbed wire fence.
How's that apartment working out, Eddie?
I love it.
Yeah? You're enjoying it?
He lives like a dog in a dog house with a big. He lives like a junkyard person behind a giant barbed wire fence.
It's like the beast from Sandlot.
He doesn't even have a kitchen.
You should start towing cars. You realize you could, right?
Yeah,
if
two
you
or
got
three.
a tow
Get three
truck
in there.
and pulled cars behind your gate and charged people to get them back, you could do it.
Yeah. It's not a bad idea.
Does it feel weird? Eddie lives in it's a cement house. Cement?
No, piping. Steam fitters.
Steam fitters.
Steam fitters.
Steam fitters.
Fitters. Yeah.
It's a big
Steam
factory.
fitters.
Piping.
And then
Plumbing.
you live in the basement of a steam fitters place.
Yeah.
And then you have barbed wire all around.
Yeah, my place is nice.
Seems like the beast.
So like when a woman goes in there, yeah.
Yeah, you can't bring a woman.
No.
I have.
No.
You have
I was
already?
like, because it looks nice, you know. And then,
No, it doesn't.
Once they get in,
Once you get inside, it looks nice. Well, getting it, I remember, because I always warn them. I'm like, listen, it's just like, it's coming
Right.
up.
Don't mind the vultures
you're gonna-
circling.
She's like,
the-
I was like, so at the end in the morning, I was like, not bad, right? It's not that scary, And then
It's not that scary.
And she was like, she's like, actually, it's not that bad, but I hated being chained inside.
Yeah, that's the thing. If they wanted to get out, they cannot.
They
And that's-
can't, man.
This
But
sounds like
that's the
next
beauty
episode
of it,
How
man.
to Catch a Predator.
No, it's like that's the beauty of it though, because you could argue. It's like, look at all this barbed wire, man. You know how many people it took fucking folding that shit without cutting their arms? That is craftsmanship.
Craftsmanship.
That's exactly what it is.
Do you live at 3232 48th Avenue?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. I do not.
So
get
if
your
you go
address, though.
missing,
I actually
no one will
don't have a
find
mailing
you.
address right now. I was thinking about just getting everything
You
mailed
don't have a
there.
mailing address. You live in at least a steam fitter's place, and your home is entirely surrounded by barbed wire.
No,
So
just the front. Barbed wire and bricks.
You're like fucking Mad Max.
Yeah, he's like, this is a serial killer.
I'm safe.
He's
The
a serial-
seclusion
yeah.
must be nice.
It really is.
Yeah.
I'm the only person there on Sundays.
No one can get in, man. It's
And
amazing.
certainly no
Get
one
out.
can get out. Yeah.
You could yell anything you want to at anyone passing.
help
that way.
me, help me. I want to get out of here. Ed's being gross to me. But then
No.
nobody cares.
The answer's no.
The answer is no. Well, no, it's true. I promise you. No? Okay. And you don't have a kitchen.
What? No kitchen. But I kind of made one. I got a little tiny fridge and a microwave on top of it and a coffee maker.
So you just have a big like butcher block and a knife sticking in it? This is
Call it a
terrifying.
fridge.
Yeah.
Next news story. A pet duck has bitten a girl
Lots of
in
animal
Sydney.
stuff.
Yes.
All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
A pet duck has bitten a girl in Sydney.
Ain't got no teeth.
The girl is
Yeah, they do have
understood to be
Ducks
the
have teeth.
Yeah, ducks have teeth. The girl is understood to be the owner of the duck. Paramedics treated the child for the bite at her residence about 5 p.m. on Wednesday. It is understood that the victim has not been transferred to the hospital. It is unclear what species of duck committed the act. However, ducks can get aggressive during mating season.
So the duck.
Great
This is a news story.
article.
That's it.
That's it.
That is
The
it.
duck bit the girl who owned her.
Ben,
and
how
that's
long did
it.
that treatment take?
This is Australia.
What's that?
They have every fucking poisonous thing in the
Yeah,
world.
no.
Well, they can't figure out what kind of duck it is.
Sydney's a big city.
Yeah, it's huge.
They're trying to act like girl get bit by ducks. The only news.
It's not Manitoba.
How big are the teeth? I
Oh,
wanna
they're
see
not
the
that
teeth.
big,
Very
Jackie.
tiny.
Do they cut the skin?
Totally.
Yeah.
They're omnivores.
Yeah, ducks can.
I got bit by
Fish
one.
and shit.
Nah.
Kevin, your bird loot.
No, there's no teeth in a duck.
Right.
That's bullshit. I'm with
No,
you.
but the beaks, they got them
Thanks,
beaks and
Corey.
fuck you up.
They
man.
also have
they
like
hurt. I
cat
wouldn't wanna
tongue
be
with
bit
like
by a
barbs.
Yeah,
What,
no.
Dex, you gonna tell me they smile too? Right?
That was
With
y'all
their
don't know that
beaks.
shit. That wasn't that like
I mean,
a
them actually
known
teeth
thing.
like little barbs.
They have small grooves on the inside of their bills to help chew food, but not teeth in the way that mammals have teeth.
But they
Barbs.
like
Corey?
teeth.
Yes,
Thank you.
barbed. I mean, it is a barbed area.
It's
inside
a
of there.
tooth. Kevin,
barbed
what
area.
about ducks and teeth?
About ducks, I mean, yeah, I mean they can ducks can fuck you up, man.
Don't mess you
That's
up.
the thing. People
got
know not
corkscrew
to fuck with
cocks.
ducks. Yeah, exactly.
has
I knew
nothing to
so
do
many
with teeth.
people that would just like
Nothing to do with
stomp on people all the time, fuck people up nonstop. But when ducks came around, you're like, listen, you don't fuck with
You ever
ducks.
punch a
man.
duck?
Yeah, it's tough to punch a duck because they have little heads in there. And
They're quick, man.
Yeah, quick as hell.
You got to get one in a bag.
Ducks are
Wrangle it
terrifying.
out of the bag. Punch it.
No, not a duck.
Eddie, you live in your home is too sketchy to say such things.
It gets scary. I'm starting to not trust Ed.
Yeah, no one's trusting Ed these days, which is interesting because he has keys to my apartment. Either way, though.
I do.
Moving on.
Yes. So okay, this poor.
I think Ed's shit would have been bigger than that. There's no fucking
Well,
way.
apparently
No,
it was
Ed
like a
poops a
shark
lot, a
would
little.
do. Yeah.
Ed poops a bunch. I mean.
No, I poop a bunch.
No, it's a bunch of bunch.
It's a bunch.
I've lived with them. It's
a bunch of a bunch, but like it's a bunch of bunch,
It's
but
a
no
bunch of
crunch.
bunch. Sometimes
Honestly,
it doesn't even
too,
go all the way down.
it smells very distinct. When
Yeah,
Ed
I got
takes
my
it down.
own.
So if she has a
knows it.
flashback, I think Ed needs to come over, take a dump in my toilet, have Lex like walk
I'm
in
sure it
there,
will happen.
sniff around, and
Yeah.
You want your girlfriend to walk into a bathroom after Ed took a dump in it.
yeah.
And
She can
sniff
hang out
around.
in there.
Yeah. And this is the woman you love. Yeah. And you want to marry
Well, she
her.
already fucking stepped in a fucking tub of poo. We're all making allowances here,
How about we
man.
perch her on the sink and we all shit in there while she watches?
Ooh, that's gonna hot.
But is the
Can I
watching going to change? We
Yeah, it's
don't
gonna
need her-
change. We want to scar her to maybe scare her into admitting something.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
one way to get out of this. Admit that you did it, Lexi.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love it. It's like Chinese
That's the
water
thing.
torture.
She's not our girlfriend. She's yours. So we're fine with ruining her.
Yeah, that's the thing. I prefer to do it.
But Jackie, we were talking that it seems like she would have maybe sat on the side of the tub if she was shaving her legs.
I was saying that sometimes girls sit on the side of the tub to shave legs.
But
on the
Lexi
legs
don't,
on the
man.
inside.
Well, at the same time, now, 2 days ago, you were over at our apartment, and as you were telling
Okay,
your
wait,
story
wait.
from
How
when you
drunk
were
was
leaving
I?
Blue Stove,
She was like, I let Blue Side. I went to my house.
my house.
No, I was just drunk, and I was saying that I went home after I left work.
And she
but
meant
you
Holdens.
stuttered though.
She
You
said,
almost said Holden.
I left work. I went to my house.
Very fishy.
yeah,
Very
you're fishy.
fishy.
You're fucking fishy. I wish I did it. I fucking wish I fucking did it. I wouldn't.
Everybody
shut
wishes
up.
they did it. That's besides the point.
No, it's shitting in the middle of the kitchen. That's how you get a person. So you walk home and you walk in, there's shit in the middle of the kitchen. You're like, man, like I'm not gonna hide the shit. You know, I need to try squatting. They keep telling you to squat. I gotta try it. I can't squat over a toilet bowl. It's too high up. Squat, shit on the kitchen floor.
I've heard you do such a thing. Ooh, hot stuff.
All right, if you have a poop test with Lexi, say she does have to have a smell of everyone's
dumps on
poop.
her.
Well, yeah, I know that, but the rest
serious,
of us,
that's a sexual thing to do.
But the rest of us, we don't dump on her. He dumps on her.
Her breasts would be out of her shirt.
Ooh.
Okay, good.
So wait, everyone's gonna dump on Lexi while her breasts are out?
Holden, are you telling us all to take a dump on your girlfriend?
Is that what you just allowed?
I just want her to smell it. I'm just saying, though, we'll get like a bit of a show.
Ooh, they're gonna break up.
They're gonna break up.
To me like this
And then
is
he
all
won't leave the
She's gonna
apartment.
leave you after this.
Well, if it happens,
We'll get a
if a
show.
poop test does happen, then that means that your shower is going to have to be shat in over and over and over again.
Tupperware
You cannot.
containers.
Well, I don't know,
Tupperware
man.
containers.
You can't do it in the toilet. You can't do it in the water. That's going to change the whole pH.
But the water was hitting the poo. First of all, the water was hitting the poo for a while. Tupperware container, we'll pour a little bit of water on each do.
Enough for more poo for you to clean
But I
up.
want her to shit herself so she can smell that.
Sure, and we'll smell it too. We'll have a fucking
she
pinata
ain't
after
exempt
that. We'll
from
Well,
bust
she's
it
like,
open.
oh my God, it was me. It smells just like me.
Yeah, you think she'll get mad smelling it and realize it was her? I mean, that's crazy talk.
I don't know if it's that crazy, man. There's a chance she shot on her own foot and fucking blacked out immediately.
With those
At
backwards
that
feet.
moment. Yeah,
Yeah,
those
and
backwards
her
ass
tits.
feet, dude. Tits all hanging out. You got your tits hanging out and shit on your feet. Deplorable.
I love you, snuggle bunnies. I love my snuggle bunnies.
We're going to go 4 for 4 today on animal news. The man who died after his car crashed into a bee-infested home has been identified.
So horrifying.
The Saginaw County Sheriff's Department says 54-year-old Patrick Muirhead most likely died from a medical condition. The St. Charles man was rounding a curve on West Spruce Street in the city Wednesday afternoon when he hit the abandoned house. When people tried to rescue him, they were swarmed by bees and had to stay away. A local bee farm was able to eventually contain the bees with a spray so the car could be pulled from the home. Investigators believe the man died from the bee stings and not the crash.
I cannot get Nicolas Cage from Wicker Man on. Bees! Not the bees! Not the bees!
That's the worst movie.
Also, just on the reg, it's like just that house is a bee house.
It's a bee house, yeah.
No, we
all
had
had
one in Wisconsin.
The bees are free. Is what you're saying?
No,
the bees are free.
Yeah, the bees are free now. Not everyone
No,
growing
they're
up
not
had a
free.
bee
They're
house.
contained.
No, I mean, they're free in
Bees
the
don't
house.
want to be free.
Oh, yeah, they're
what
free in the
is a
house.
bee going to do? It's not going to go to L.A. and start acting.
It's gonna
Bees
hang
like
out.
to hang out in the nest and make honey and things.
Wasn't that Jerry Seinfeld? Didn't he play bee?
Bee movie.
Yeah, that's where he made another like
movie.
$8 million fucking dollars.
That's
By the way,
shitty.
apparently Jerry Seinfeld, the second largest penis in Hollywood, next to
Milton Berle?
Jay Leno?
John Hamm.
No, a black fella. Who was it? Oh, I
That's
forgot.
not fair.
Yeah, there's a whole blog about it. This chick blew a bunch of different dudes. Apparently, Seinfeld's got one of the bigger donks around.
That's why he's such a fucking pissant.
So nasally.
He seems like he has enough
Is that
money to
extra
pay for an article about how big his dick is.
No, this is a woman. She sucked all the dicks in comedy for a series of years in the 90s.
Just to write the book.
Early aughts, and she wrote a book about it, or a blog, rather.
Sandra Bernhardt?
I don't know. I know number one is it's a black fella. I forget his name.
Chris Rock?
And then I don't know if maybe it's Rock.
Is it
I'm
the
not
guy
sure.
from Blood Diamond? I bet he's got a huge cock.
Well, maybe he
Iman
might.
Janhutsu.
Yes,
Give
that
us
one.
free.
Gladiator.
That's
Yeah.
his name. Marcus, did you Google Seinfeld Big Dong?
I mean, I'm trying to find some good shit here. I mean, apparently Daniel Craig has a big
we all
dick.
saw that.
we
I watched it as
saw
well.
yeah, but that wasn't hard though. It's tough to say.
Yeah.
Let's see who else. Was it Colin Farrell? He has
That's
a big
not
dick.
fair.
Irish
Right.
dick. Yeah, Irish dick.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, you
I'm not
mean
finding
can't get
anything.
up?
Did you make that up?
I did not make it up.
I haven't. I'm not finding anything here.
No, this is true comedian hearsay.
Where'd you hear it from?
Dan St. Germain.
Of course you would know.
Yeah,
Fucking
no,
big
stand-up
dicks in
comedians
comedy.
know this stuff. Yeah, this is in the game. Inside stuff.
Arsenio Hall.
That's right. Arsenio is number one.
It took me- actually, Jerry Seinfeld is number 9 on the list.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
Above him is Michael Jordan.
And who's the woman who wrote this?
Of course, Michael Jordan.
Let's see here. Mediatakeout.com. I don't see any names.
She doesn't put her
attached to
fucking name on the
this.
list?
She doesn't put her fucking
Well,
name
who
on the
cares?
list.
She's not. I mean, I would love to be on the top 10 list of the biggest dicks in comedy. Who cares?
You know who's number 4? John Ritter.
Really?
Yeah.
And he's dead.
Wait,
He's
dead John Ritter.
Dead John Ritter, yeah.
That dick keeps growing after you die.
I wonder if you have to pay more for a casket. That's John.
The poor guy, the security guy at the cemetery is going to keep people away.
Are they all comedians? Is it all comedians?
No, this isn't all comedians. So I couldn't find a comedian.
All
list.
entertainers.
All entertainers.
Okay.
Number 3,
Dead stiff.
James Woods.
James Woods is a big donker.
I
But
believe
number
that.
1 is still Arsenio,
Yeah,
huh?
Arsenio Hall's number 1.
He's always number 1.
Kareem
Have you heard any about this,
Abdul-Jabbar.
Kevin?
Oh,
Is that why
I mean,
you-
it makes sense to me, man. He's
Kevin,
like,
you guys
yeah,
need to
dude.
do a sketch on Friends of the People, your new show coming out on True TV, I believe October 28th, about Arsenio Hall's big fucking ween.
You can
I
have
hadn't
me
heard
on it.
about it
I'll do
before today, but-
That's where the whole thing came from. Chicks started doing that when they would see it.
Let's hear some more. Raphael Sadiq, great R&B guy.
Oh, R&B, okay.
The question
Keith
is, who's
Sweat.
deciding this? I mean, who's judging these?
This chick
The
who
people-
made them all.
What number is Keith Sweat? Because
Keith Sweat's number 15.
number 15. Oh,
How big is the list?
It is
20.
20.
Top
Let's
20.
go through it real quick.
Yeah,
Go through-
Patrick Rafter, Australian tennis player. I don't know him. Mekhi Phifer.
Oh, of course, yeah, from 8
Wow,
Mile.
save the
Love
list,
Mackay.
Yeah.
No,
8 Mile.
Oh, yeah, it was O. 50 Cent.
See, I wish there was a celebrity list for biggest pussy.
Biggest.
You know?
Let's
biggest
see.
fucking biggest
Maybe there
lips.
is.
I want to see that. Look up celebrities' biggest pussies.
Guys would never do that, though.
Widest, longest.
There was
I'm never
no-
down there long enough to measure it.
I'm down there long enough to make it huge.
Oh, I get in there, man.
This
you
is-
talk fucking lurgy juice. I'll fucking talk lurgy.
No one wants to
Oh,
talk
lurgy juice. I almost forgot about that. We can't let that get away.
Yeah, we're gonna set it on fire. When it's good lurgy juice, you can take a match to it. It'll burn for 3 days.
It sounds like you
Just like the Jews in the desert. Yeah.
take it easy. It sounds like the same thing you drink bubble tea with, like the same kind of straw.
Yeah, my lurgy
So, like,
straw.
your
I gotta get
lurgy
my
straw
lurgy
to get your
straw.
lurgy juice out of it.
And now it's time for a segment from Holden McNeely.
Fine.
Fuck you. Just fuck you.
Now you're in my corner of the show, you bastard. That we're gonna do. Marcus is a multi-million-dollar record producer. You got to pitch him. All he's going off of his names. You got to pitch him a band name, an album name, and the name of your first single, and that's fucking it. And he's gonna sign one of us based off it. Also,
How they really do things.
yes. Also, based on the recent new evidence of this episode, who's shit in that tub? So I will start off. We're gonna be called the Lurgy Men. Right?
Lurgy's girl backwards.
All right.
Yeah, but he gets the lurgy juice. He said a lurgy man, so I guess it's like a clergy thing.
Lurgy men, yeah, they're religious, but for pussy juice.
Yeah. Is the record producer gonna know this?
Yeah,
That's the
absolutely.
pitch.
Yeah. So the name of the first album is "Drown That Horse in Some Bitch's Lurgy Juice."
It's a long title.
It's
That's
really
the
long,
name?
but like it's indie, you know, like they like the longer titles in indie shit, right? And then the third name, the name of this first single is just gonna be called "Pussy, Pussy, 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 Pussy."
How many pussies?
7 or 8.
7 pussies.
Pussy. Can we just shorten it to pussy times 7?
Yeah, and who did it? That's what the kids will say. Pussy times 7 plus 2.
All right.
And who did it? I think I have to. I'm kind of starting to lean towards Ed as a big suspect.
Wow. All right.
Right.
But I still remain, Kissel claims to be at work, but
I don't claim to be. I was.
I mean, at the end of the day, the way
Your
a
alibi
dog.
is 4 dogs.
Yeah.
No. My alibi is a series of cameras that have seen me go in and out of
Well,
the
until I
building,
see this
so.
footage, my suspect is still Ben, but Ed either had a part to play or is maybe the real man who did it.
All right.
All right.
Corey, what do you think about these segments?
I love them. Best part of the show.
Yeah, fuck you, Ben.
He's a Holdenator. What are you asking him for? He doesn't know anything.
All right, Kevin, what do you got?
Honestly, I forgot what this shit was because I zoned out for a second. I was thinking about all the shit I regretted saying today.
Band.
Oh, I can take it out.
Yeah. Just bleeps. Yeah, just bleeps some of those things.
But leave this part in because then people will go crazy.
Yeah, people
about it.
this is the first time that I've ever had to take anything out that you said.
Just bleep some of the names.
All the names.
Bleep names and titles of things.
All right.
Band, album, first single, and also who's shit in the tub.
If I'm starting the band and my first single,
and album name.
My band name is Eddie Murphy, and album name is Party All the Time.
I think that actually.
And the first single is.
The first single is
Party All the Time.
Party.
All the
Well, no,
time.
the first single is Party, and then the second single is All.
Stretch it
And
out.
so on and so forth.
Those so boring of a song.
Yeah.
I hate those.
There's only
Ties the
4
whole
tracks
album
on the
together.
album. And, so who shit in the tub? Honestly, man, Lexi, dude.
God damn it.
Lexi did it. Very hot.
Popular theory here.
That's fascinating. Ben?
Steamy. Ooh, I'd love to think about that answer.
It's your turn, though, on the segment.
So we're coming up with a record.
You heard
name,
the name of it.
a record name, a single, and
Band name.
and a band name.
This is my favorite part of the segment.
All right. No, let's say the
Was told to you before the podcast began.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Okay, so the name of the band. That's first, right?
Let's start with that.
Okay. The Dogmouth Boys.
Dogmouth Boys?
Okay,
Dogmouth
album?
Boys? Yeah,
What do
I
we got?
actually like
We're getting
Dogmouth.
close.
I actually like Dogmouth
You
Boys.
got 2 more after
Okay.
that. Album name? Dogmouth Boys' first album coming to you in August.
Listen to the Dogmouth Boys. Their first album is.
Oh, it's so much better in person.
Pause. I think the name of the first album is Pause.
No.
Press pause.
No. No, I did not say
And what
press
is
pause.
the name of your first song? What is the name of the first
No.
Press Pause. Dogmouth Boys made an album. It's called Press Pause. What's their big hit single?
It's the Dogmouth Boys with Press Pause.
And first song, what's the name of the single?
Ooh. Oh, what's a fun single name? Maybe something about what do dogs like? They like pooping in public.
Bones.
Pooping enemy number 1. No.
Pooping enemy number 1. That's what it is.
Suspicious as well.
Very
coming from Ben
fascinating.
Kissel
Poop
saying
enemy.
poop enemy number 1.
Poop enemy number 1.
Yeah.
Maybe he's interior monologue.
Well, he's still
No, I
wise.
would like to say
Freudian.
Who do you think did it, Ben?
Press Pause. Never mind. Push play. That's the name. That's the full name of the album. And then Press Pause. Never mind. Push play. It's kind of fun.
And what is- who
It's
did it?
called Lick It in the Bowl, Eat It in the Dish.
No, you already.
That's a good one.
Look it in the bowl.
Lick it in the bowl. Eat it in the dish.
Lick it in the bowl. Eat it in the dish. Lick it in the
You
bowl.
hear the song immediately, yeah.
Hey,
So
Press
who-
Pause. Never mind. Push play.
Who's shit in the tub, Ben?
I believe Corey Griffin.
Interesting.
In order to make the Roundtable of Gentlemen more exciting for a Holdenator, he felt as if Holdenator needed something to talk about.
Granted, you have a point. It is much better than it used to be. I mean, it used to be, I just put it on when I was at work and I'd zone out, whatever. But I was in Montreal last weekend.
Were you?
I was.
Where's
So
the
you're
fruit?
saying you only got interested in the show last week?
Basically.
Very suspicious. Very suspicious that the
enemy number
moment that you become invested in the show is the moment that a poop moment happens.
Hey, I talked to Michael Che, 3-time Roundtabler of the Year.
Yeah.
When I was up there, you can ask him.
3-time Roundtable of the Year. I mean, he's off the hook.
But I want to say, fuck Michael Che, because I'm 2014 Roundtabler of the Year. I don't give a shit.
That's not how you get it, my friend.
Yeah, that's
You don't get it start by spitting in the king's face.
What's he gonna do? Is he gonna ruin my comedy career?
No, I mean it's not really. It's not up to Michael J. It's more. I mean, it's up to our distinguished panel of judges.
Oh, yeah, because we take all
listeners.
those votes.
Yeah, all
the
listener
votes
from the listeners, such as myself. All those.
Well,
votes.
you're not involved in that.
I mean, you've been voting for Jay for 3 years. I got the votes.
Can't vote for yourself for president. Nobody cares.
Doug,
Corey.
what do we got here?
No,
Band?
Band is the Drippy Drops.
Okay.
And
album by the Drippy Drops. Yeah,
it's
what
called
do we got?
The Liquid Sounds of the Drippy Drops.
I like that a lot.
That's good. That's really good. And what's the song name?
The song is called Drip.
Oh, that's sexy.
You gotta hear Drip from Liquid Sounds of the Drippy Drops by the Drippy Drops.
We got Drip from the Drippy Drops of the album The Liquid Sound of the Drippy Drops coming up next.
That's not bad.
On 97.4.
All right, Kellen.
I got the Auto Erotabon. They're like an Eastern European band, and they their album Das Good Belt. Their single is Brunhilde's.
I like that one.
Brunhilde's.
And who?
By
the way, Doug didn't say who dumped it.
No, yeah, I was gonna go back. Doug, who shit in the tub?
Man, honestly, I think it was the Chinese dude.
Really?
Yeah,
all right.
Honestly.
Chinese.
There's a
Honest
Mexican that
opinion.
works at the Chinese restaurant next to Holden's. I know him personally.
Probably the worst fucking Mexican food. Wait, Mexican doing Chinese or Chinese doing Mexican?
Mexican delivering Chinese food.
Oh, yeah.
Ignacio.
Nacho.
Right. Kellen, who took a shit in the tub?
Right. Either it's a prank because nothing was stolen or disturbed but the shit,
No,
or
that
it
is
was
correct.
Ben Kissel.
Oh.
Either it's somebody calculating.
Seems
it.
like somebody said because I rejected his advances. Very interesting.
Kissel's getting salty. What do we got?
I'm just
Real
Jackie,
salty here. Jackie,
Someone
what do we
moves in
got?
next door to me, tries to get close.
Rejected my advances.
All right.
Jackie, what do we got?
The band name is called Swoley Titty Girls.
Okay.
And then the album name is called Chuggin' on My Juggins.
Okay.
They're all filled with milk. That's in the
Right.
parentheses.
All on stage where you have big breasts that shoot milk in
They
the audience.
shoot milk out to the
It's
audience.
not about the stage show.
It's all about the squirting. There's a lot of squirting.
Yeah, but
and then
that's all- that's all visual,
The
so.
single is going to be called "The Milky Way," and in quotations is "To My Pussy."
Okay.
And
The Milky Way to my
to my
pussy.
pussy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot more screaming, a lot more
Okay.
like,
Like a
milk
hardcore
streaming
band?
out. Hardcore, swoley titty girls. They're all fucking knocked up,
Okay.
so they're all fucking
like-
milky and don't know what to do.
Are they
with
going to
it.
go on tour with the Drippy Drops?
Yeah, they could.
They could both tour with that band Kitty. Remember them?
Oh yeah. I remember.
All right,
Kitty.
Drippy
Really good
Drops.
all-female band.
Squirty
All
Girls
right.
going. Okay,
And
I'm
who
gonna.
done it? Of course, it's fucking Lexi. I'm
What
sorry
the
you're
fuck?
not here.
She will be here next week.
That's two people.
Yeah. Lexi did it.
All right, Corey.
Running scared, rehearsing her story.
Corey, I'm bagging Ed for a second. Corey, what are you doing? What's your album? What's your
Okay,
artist?
so when I went and I got my motorcycle license,
Okay.
I had
That's
to
a
take
great
this-
idea for you, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
You drive it
Why do
real
you-
fast
why
on
do
the
you
highway.
dislike me, Ben?
What's that?
I've been nothing but nice to you.
He's evil.
Okay, so I took that course, right? And they have all these, they play these stupid videos and stuff. So my band is actually going to be called, it's going to be this shitty indie kind of emo band. It's called Flowers for Your Motorcycle.
Okay, Flowers for Your Motorcycle.
I already have the .com, so there's a plug.
Fantastic.
And and the first hit, or the album name, is called ATT. ATT, all the
Okay.
gear, all the time.
Okay.
That's just,
Here all the
That's
time.
good.
That's for safety.
It's cool
right?
when people can say like a short name for it because it's
Right.
like they're bigger fans. Yeah.
Right. And-
At GAT.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the single is Splatter on a Semi.
Splatter on a semi.
It's a cautionary tale.
I
And
do
who
like
shit in the
splatter
tub?
on a semi.
Yeah, it's a
Who shit the tub? I'm sticking with Ben and his apprentice.
There you go.
I do like that idea. Of you
Well, that's
teaching
why I don't like you,
apprentice.
Corey.
No,
You liked him earlier when he mentioned The Apprentice.
he's never liked me.
I'm just gonna let Corey speak for me.
Oh my God! Oh, fucking bow it out.
All right, Mike.
All right. Well, I will say the band name is The Unknown.
The Unknown.
That already exists.
Probably already exists.
It probably already exists, but fuck them. My band's gonna be way better.
All right.
The album name.
You took notes.
I did. I had to think about this because you threw me on the spot here.
Yep.
So I had to think quick. So that's why it might not be as funny.
It's been 20 minutes.
The title of the album is You'll Never Know.
You'll never know. Unknowns. You'll never know. Song title.
Sounds like he's admitting something.
It sounds like
You'll never know.
Unknown. You'll never know.
Coming from the girl who blamed my brother who was in South Carolina last week.
I don't know. He's pretty fucking shifty for a rich man. Hiding behind your fucking money, your whole family.
Which y'all decided
I hate
to call
the
me
rich.
last week.
Y'all and your money. Shit wherever you want to shit.
Sweetheart, you can look at my bank account anytime you want.
Give me the bank account.
All right, song name for The Unknown.
I'm sorry, I forgot it now. The Stranger did it.
Stranger did it.
Placing blame here.
And I'm sorry, I forgot it now is the name of the song.
Rich Man Epps.
Rich Man Epps.
All
See,
right.
I can't have that reputation because I'm not. You're going to get me mugged on the street of New York.
Absolutely.
And they're going to get nothing from me.
They know you
and be
don't
really
wash your feet,
disappointed.
even though you claim to.
Oh, I wash my feet.
Dirty feet.
All right, Ed.
The Unknowns.
Oh,
Cleveland,
we
Ohio's
didn't say
favorite
who we
punk
thought the
band.
shitter was.
We kind of did with the title.
Yeah.
The title.
Oh yeah,
The
you said it. So
Stranger
you said
did
it
it.
was yourself.
Stranger.
I think somebody actually just walked into our apartment. I think I might have messed up and left the door unlocked.
I think
and
I might have messed up.
Somebody
Messed.
came in.
Mess.
What makes a mess?
All right.
What makes a mess?
Did you have to make?
Mess.
Well, because normally, I don't leave that place without locking it. Maybe I fucked up one time and I didn't lock it.
Yeah, I gotta make.
I
now.
mess
I've made a
in my
mess.
nest.
Hey, listen, and I would put my hand to the Bible. I did not shit the tub. One.
The Bible isn't real.
Well,
Put your fucking dick on the Koran.
Us Southern folk, we believe in it, but you know.
Brown babies and all, right?
And Holden
Corey?
will tell you he's been to my church many times growing
Yeah,
up.
they made me go if I spent the night on a Saturday night.
Right. Praise Jesus.
Thank God they made it.
All right, Ed.
All right. The name of the band is the Bloody Cucumbers.
All right.
The name of the album is No Cumber Left Behind.
Okay.
And then
You can't say cumbersome, by the way, for
It's
the
good.
what? Oh no. And then the name of the song is,
Engelbert Cumberbatch.
Cumberbatch.
Ooh, Cumberbatch.
Oh no, it's
You make me come. You make me complete.
Ugh.
yeah. And the name of the song is She's Still Asleep.
Marcus.
Didn't even wake.
Oh, and who's
No money to be made with that.
Who's shit in the tub?
Oh, who shit in the tub? All right, so it's either Lexi.
Or you?
It's not me.
All right.
I told you it's me if it happens again.
Okay.
I wish. If someone approached me with it, I would
It's either my girlfriend. It's either the woman I love or who?
a stranger.
Okay.
Or a complete stranger. Kind of still like the landlord theory. They want you out of there. They want to hike up that rent. Then
Eddie, edit that out, Marcus.
God! Watch your fucking mouths, people!
It's a felony.
Is it crazy? I'm gonna get home an hour later tomorrow than I usually would have because all you fucking assholes.
just have the beat ready.
Yeah, just
Holden's my name and rapes my game.
Holden's home.
What did I? Can you edit that out?
No, I'm not gonna edit that out. No, that forever be your game, sir. That game stay.
not a good game.
So what are we doing,
All
Marcus?
right.
Let's go. Let's bring this home.
I don't know. This. I'm sorry. Go ahead, buddy. I'll go after you.
What do you need?
I was just going to say we're going to have a trial for this poop gate. I've so decided.
What's the trial?
No, this is just an interrogation.
This is the police aspect.
Yeah, this is September 7th. The Cave Comedy Radio Sausage Party Bash. We're
Is
getting
this
a
an
bunch of
actual
sausage.
date, or is this just another
September
frivolous?
7th, we're doing a big bash here.
Everyone's going to not care about this anymore.
Marcus is the judge.
Yeah.
Why is Marcus the judge?
Honorable Marcus. He's always the judge.
He's the judge.
It's like a second.
Yeah, but Marcus has as much to do with this as anybody.
Marcus isn't strong enough to be the judge. I have to be the judge.
No, you're not the judge. You're a suspect.
Yes.
You're a clear
suspect. I have
Corey, you're the
5
judge.
people.
I'm fine with being the judge. I'll come down.
All right, Marcus, you're the
Would be a
judge.
great judge.
Too envy.
All right, Marcus. So
Really.
whose band are you signing, and who's shit in the tub at this point?
All right. Well, who's shit in the tub? I mean, stranger, absolutely.
I mean, you're a judge. You're supposed to be
majority.
impartial when you go in and fucking trial.
You
What are
already
you doing
blew
it?
it. You already fucking blew the roll.
You failed the test. Now, whose fucking band are you picking up?
We'll
Get out of
find
here.
the judge.
No. I'm gonna be the judge.
I'm gonna call you to fucking testify.
I call the judge to the stand. I got no problem with that.
Wait, who's this about the lawyers?
I second that.
Lawyers.
We're all the lawyers.
That's specious.
We're all lawyers here. Yeah, we're all lawyers.
Everybody in
We're all
favor
on
say
trial.
aye in the court.
Well, I'm the victim, and I get a special chair.
You're not the victim.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's got a
How
big.
are you the
Lexi's
victim?
the victim.
Yeah.
Lexi's not the victim. Lexi's the perpetrator.
Only person I see is off the hook is Mike. I don't know
Man, we're
why.
all
No,
gonna-
Mike's guilty.
I get. Yeah, Mike's off the hook.
All right.
No, you're not off the. Mike is the last one.
No,
His girlfriend,
Mike's
though.
off the
Do
hook,
that.
man.
Don't know about that.
No.
Okay.
Always.
Now wait a minute. She's been to our
Always.
apartment for
Beverly,
10
right?
minutes.
10 minutes. How long
minutes.
does it take to dump?
Holden had eyes on her the entire
Knows
time.
where the fuck that place is.
It was a week and a half before this.
Sometimes when people go on flights, they get nervous. And when they get nervous, they poo-poo out their butts.
the
rabbits or
day
something.
after all this was found out.
Day after.
Right.
Day after.
I also heard she's a registered jape befriender.
Oh, so by London you mean fucking Japan? Because I've fucking heard this story before.
Nippon.
What's his
All
name?
right, that's the round table. We'll figure it all out
What
September
band did you
7th
pick?
on the trial.
Yeah, we'll
okay.
figure out the trial of the Roundtable of Gentlemen, the trial of the mystery pooper.
What happened to your...
I'm just thankful to be
September
cleared.
7th.
Who won it, Marcus?
I don't know, the drippy drops.
That's Jackie, Eddie, myself, Holden, Kevin.
September
Thanks,
7th, the CCR Sausage Party. All your favorite shows will be here. All the great Cave Comedy Radio artists
I
will
thought
be
this
here.
was the sausage party.
I don't know what happened.
Problem is, they'll all know exactly where our asses are fucking September 7th, so I guess that fucking tub's getting shit in again.
Yeah.
Very good. Thanks
And
for being
also,
here,
if you
Doug.
do shit in the tub, we will put you in prison and beat you.
Yes.
Well, it's actually not a felony to dump in a tub.
But to break
thanks for
into
being
an
here,
apartment, maybe.
Yeah, breaking in a ring, yeah.
Unless Mike left the door open again.
It's like walking and entering.
Yeah, it's just entering,
It's
Yeah.
entering.
which is actually legal to do.
It's a felony.
Good night,
Making
everyone.
that up.
All right, thank you, Doug.
Don't drink alone.
Thanks.